giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. First down here for the offense. Quarterback will audible. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Open space at the 25. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football, get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
Let's go. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up first and 10 from the 48.
Blue 22.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them, because you know the ball's going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked that time. Really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
180.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting it out, and he showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
He finds his man. The past couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the time and rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting. Right now, they got the run and they got the pass work into this defense. They have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Let's go. Break.
And the Gators will have it first and 10.
Set. Slide.
They'll throw it from the red zone. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there. First down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
Ready.
This offense has a second down play. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
Set. Halo, halo.
Off play action. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And this defense... Off the field on the opening drive. Keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right? On defense, early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Kansas State pushing the pace. Johnson looking to throw. On the run.
Run fires downfield.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
29 Philly.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down. That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
The play action fake. Got his man downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
And the Wildcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. On the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Hey, great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling them up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle them up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss. That is a statement play.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they're able to get him on the ground.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play. It was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make it big.
Well, you'd think this would be a very makeable field goal attempt, but they're going to go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to the offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up with somebody else, it's never going to be a quarterback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's run out of bounds with a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He's right on target. At the 45, on its way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Get set.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
It's hard to have a grown man bearing down on you, about to hit you in the face, and you still be able to focus and keep your eyes down the field and throw a great pass to your wide receiver. Great job by the QB.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
It's second down.
Here we go.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Quarterback checking the play.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Incomplete. It's now third down.
Let's go.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10.
Set. Halo, halo.
He wants to throw it. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Let's go.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again.
Ready? Indy.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
And that is exactly what you want on your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution to drive by that offense.
They'll try to tack one more on the score.
The extra point.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They go 83 yards on the drive, and he got into the house for the 6th to finish it. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you've got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try to do it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Timeout.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's out past the 35. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 7, Kansas State 0.
The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped.
Down at the 15, and the Kansas State offense will take over. First and 10.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to...
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Easton, Easton!
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the throw, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get. You get that turnover, and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change,
let's
sudden
get it.
change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Set!
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida!
Defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they're now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Florida 14, Kansas State 0.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled.
Will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. He's going for it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Kansas State quick to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls out.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Nice job by the defense there. Talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity, fourth down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
The carry is
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
yard line. Second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Animal!
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Oh, picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State! The defense put 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
With the defensive score.
What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards. They did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Get ready. Set.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. It's complete to the left. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Black 14. Return.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Coming after it. Gets away. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Florida 14, Kansas State 6.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going.
And the quarterback will be slung down back to the 43. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Second down.
Lost a fire on 2nd down. Unleashes it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down.
Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays, those linemen start to creep further and further down the field. I would love for the refs to call those real often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
The give to the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive under 2 minutes to play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside and able to puts the defense in such a good position.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
Razor, razor.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Wildcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Unlock.
Johnson wants to throw it. Getting some heat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket after that. Excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets him fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic with it.